idea that the top 10 had access to the password and might be S. Young Young, or maybe have a connection to him. I don't think it makes sense because S. Young Young, the theory that S. Young Young is not killing or arranging for the death is ridiculous because he definitely announced the death and there's no point doing that if the person's not dead because if you he'll just immediately reply back to you, no, actually I'm not dead. The same with Sung Young when he announced her death. Both of them were dead. So yeah. Anyway, let's keep going. One person had the most trouble with Kei-san. Ooh. Hyuk hesitated, pondering on what to say. It was Yoju. Interesting. Oh, she and Hye-sung hated each other. S-Sung Young also mentioned Kyoju in the post. Did he? The result wouldn't change. Is it reasonable to say S. Young Young did it? I'll just say it could be. I don't even say because or at least S. Young Young knows these people are dying, and predicted the death, claimed that they were going to kill the person, and then the person wound up dead, and then they said that they killed them. So yeah, it's reasonable. It could be S. Young Young. She could be S. Young Young. Finalist received the watch. She must have known about the account and password. We shouldn't jump to conclusions yet. That's not going to change anything anyway. Oh, I lowered my sanity. I'm just saying the names comes to mind if I think about it. Yuhyuk uncrossed his arms and checked his sleeves. She was also eliminated in the first round of the finals. Let's keep her in mind and move on. Of the top 10 contestants who received watches, Kei-sung was most at odds with Kyoju's show. She was eliminated during the first stage of the finals. S. Young Young had mentioned her name too. Alright, that conversation didn't go hard. I got so many rapport events with Kei-sung, with this character, that it's hard for me to move on and talk to somebody else right now. Talking to yeah.
그렇다면
Hye-sung, and I. Our ages and hometowns are different. Backgrounds are all very different. Nevertheless, we have one thing in common.
그래.
B-Stars finalists. He nodded.
혹시
Was there someone from B-Stars who might hold a grudge against you?
아니야.
No one comes to mind. Immediately. We're not supposed to be acting against him. We're supposed to grudge against.
그치만
But everyone earns a grudge at least once in their lifetime, Do-yoon. Everyone makes mistakes.
결국
It's easy to forget what you've done wrong unless you are a victim. I just that also
그래도
but some people treat you bad for no apparent reason. Yuhyuk fell silent for a moment. Called something to add to Yoon's remark.
그래.
Yes, maybe S. Young's intention is to make us suffer, make us wonder what we're doing wrong, what we've done wrong. Okay, info. S. Young seems to know sensitive information about the top 5. That was only available to the staff. It's clearly odd that they would talk about my university days, since it was barely mentioned during the show.
그럼
Could be they're one of the school employees. Kyuhyuk's gaze turned to one side. He shook his head after pondering a bit.
아닐 거야.
They talked not only about me, but also everyone else. Since they knew about everyone, they're not my school employee.
아마.
I think it's somebody who has a connection to all of us, like a staff member, or somebody, or we should. So it could be a staff member. Could be one of us. Be personal, but I don't know about that. Like, it would be tricky for one of us to do it, because if one of us to answer the question of how. Staff member, or like they said, one of the eliminated contestants. Should be a psychopath that's obsessed with the show.
대체
The yearbook photo. They're sharing and delivering all kinds of stories and rumors as if they are excited. It's because they are getting fervent feedback for what they post, regardless of its truth.
아무래도
It's gotten worse ever since S. Young talked about the past. Kyuhyuk looked at Inha while nodding. He couldn't see her face because she was facing the opposite direction.
혹시
Do you want to know what I think? Whether they look similar or have the same name, it doesn't really matter.
아닐 거야.
If Inha says no, then it's no. Even if she was lying, she must have her own reasons.
결국
What's important is how we see ourselves.
그래.
It just sounds like you. Yes! Report event? No. That is another way of dealing with the situation. We could do the same, you know. Oh, it didn't give me a report event. I think maybe I've done all his report events. So
그렇다면
to Jae-sung and you in particular, if that's the case, the grudge. One thing that does come to mind, although it might not be true,
괜찮아.
the stalker, they were so harsh on Jae-sung and you. Inha continued while fiddling with her ears.
그게
Everyone knew that I was on bad terms with Jae-sung. And I know that I know from the other game that the stalker is Sale. So let's hear more about this. I'm curious. I knew the stalker hated Jae-sung. Wait, no I didn't. Yeah I did because Sale hates Jae-sung. But I didn't know Sale hates me. Everyone knew that I was on bad terms with Jae-sung. Well, at least I think Sale's a stalker. I mean, it definitely looks like it right now. From that good end, from that normal ending. Right, everybody knew that. Oh, and so the stalker also got mad at them. Even B-Stars openly showed it. And how they wanted to kill him. Oh, the stalker did, right?
나는
By me, because we were because we were competitors, right? What do you mean, why? Because B-Stars wanted to remain with us. Oh, did they? Why did I had? that was so absurd that will offend her, I think. I'd rather say this is flirty and fun, and potentially there is romantic chemistry, and maybe she'll like it, you know. So let's say that, and I think this will get a positive result.
그거 있잖아.
Jenny, I looked on screen. You're supposed to... Excuse me. I was gonna say that. He was supposed to say we look good together. He totally blew that line.
야,
I'm the one who's really photogenic. You were the sidekick.
그래.
If you say so. Alright, that didn't go well. And I continued while shaking her head. Okay, so I guess it was the other one I should have picked. My question is the stalker related to me?
설마.
아니야.
Isn't it just the stalker's unrequited love? It's true, but... keep what you said in mind. Right. We should go into the details. Inha's stalker showed anger towards Do-yoon for often appearing with Inha, and was extremely hostile towards Kae-sung, who was known to be at odds with Inha. But Sale doesn't seem to be upset with me spending time with Inha. He does hate Kae-sung though, a lot, and obviously adores her. I mean, he did come at me really hard in the last comment. Mostly about Inha? Is that why he was getting so mad? I don't know. I'm gonna do more with Inha in the next video. I'm gonna snap. Was so great with Inha. Get some rapport events, hopefully. In the next video, please like. If kind. You have to be a staff member to be able to do it. The info. Young Young seems to know information about the top. The next. In the past. Go on.